Me and my mom was watching that show, Your Mama, on MTV the other night, and it wasn't that funny, so I changed the channel. She was like, what you do that for? I said, it wasn't that funny. She said, I thought it was hilarious. I said, you don't know nothing about comedy. She talking about, oh, really, you think you can do better because you're a so-called comedian? I said, first of all, lady, I'm a professional so-called comedian. She said, really? I said, really? She said, well, hit me with your best Your Mama joke. I said, no, Mama, you know how crazy your ass is. Remember you threatened to take us for a ride by the lake? I am not gonna get into this with you. She said, boy, say what you want about my mama, and I say what I want about your mama. I said, but you are my mama, aren't you? She said, boy, just say what you want about my mama, I say what I want about your mama, and we see who got the best joke. I said, this is weird. But I said, okay. I said, Mama, I'm gonna let you know I'm a professional. I'm going for the juggler. So you saying I can say what I want about Big Mama? She said, go ahead. I said, cool, because I don't like her anyway. I said, you ready? She said, go ahead. I said, well, Mama, your mama's so ugly. Every time she look at the mirror duck. She said, that's the best one you got? I said, well, what you got, old lady? He said, well, your mama's so nasty, she sucked your daddy and came in here and kissed you goodnight.